This is Backstage Bay Area, your all-access pass to the local music scene. Today, we have the pleasure of diving into the artistry of award-winning songwriter and singer, Kat Edmonson. Known for her unique blend of vintage charm and contemporary flair, Kat has graced stages worldwide, from Carnegie Hall to the Montreux Jazz Festival. Critics and fans alike have described her voice and songwriting as magical, timeless, and profoundly emotive. Kat's journey, which has included 6 studio albums, collaborations with icons like Willie Nelson and Lyle Lovett, and even appearances in films like Woody Allen's Cafe Society, showcases her incredible versatility and talent. Coming up, we'll explore her musical roots, influences, and new projects, including her latest single, Keep Movin', inspired by deeply personal experiences. Host Steve Roby joins us right after we hear What Else Can I Do?, a standout track from Kat's stunning repertoire.
What else can I do but to sit and think of you, and how love walked through that door and moved boldly across the floor. But love's not here anymore. What else can I do? Oh, what can I say when you decide to go away? Perhaps the fault was in the start. Perhaps we're better off apart. Try and tell that to my heart. What else can I do? Lonely waiting, tolerating the minutes you're not with me. All I can do, it seems, is scheme my daily scheme to dream you in my dream. Where do I go where there's no one that I know to smile and ask me how we've been? So then I remember when and start missing you again. What else can I do? I'm so in love with you. Lonely waiting, tolerating the minutes you're not with me. All I can do, it seems, is scheme my daily scheme to dream you in my dream. What treatment to try when all I want to do is cry? Would it really do much harm to seek out another's arms and start conjuring your charms? What else can I do? I'm so in love with you. What else can I do? What else can I do? What else can I do? For I am so in love with you. I'm so in love. I'm so in love.
That's award-winning singer-songwriter Kat Edmonson with What Else Can I Do? It's from her album Way Down Low. I'm Steve Roby, and this is Backstage Bay Area. Kat Edmonson is my guest today. Hey, Kat, it's nice to meet you. Thank you for being here.
Hi, it's so nice to meet you too, and I'm delighted that you had me.
Hey, Kat, while growing up in Houston, what early influences shaped your love for music?
My mom was my first influence. She was a wonderful singer. She had incredible phrasing. She never sang professionally, but she was quite musical, very talented. So I would listen to her sing around the house, and she would sing me to sleep. She often played records by Nat King Cole, Peggy Lee, Ray Charles, Bing Crosby, Frank Sinatra. Great, great singers and musicians.
What a great mom.
She was a great mom. And I lost her last year, and she continues to be a great inspiration to me.
I'm sorry to hear that. But
Thank you.
what a great influence on your music.
Yes.
Your music is a blend of jazz, soft rock, and singer-songwriter elements, and it's very distinctive. Can you share how these genres influenced your music?
Well, I think like a lot of people these days, nothing exists in a vacuum anymore. Anyone who watches TV or, just turns the channel on the radio, there's just so much music available that it's hard not to be exposed to everything. And I was initially influenced by music of the mid 20th century, records, radio, and what I saw in old movies, which my mom exposed me to. I was born in 1983, so I heard the popular music of the day, and my friends were listening to pop music, and I was living in Texas, so I was listening to country music as well a lot, and so my influences are broad and strong,
Yeah.
to say the least.
How do you balance honoring those traditional sounds with creating something more modern?
It's not hard for me because I approach music from my love of it, and in this case, I think the expression "you are what you eat" is quite apropos because what has gone into me as far as influences just come out, and it's quite authentic. So when I make music, I hear it almost in real time. I hear it almost produced. When I'm writing it, I hear the artists that are influencing me. I hear the instrumentation. I might hear an orchestra or a rhythm and blues band, but it kind of happens to me.
That's a true gift.
It really is. It's a talent. It's a gift. It's a divine gift.
Some of the musicians I've interviewed just, like hear the melody or write down the lyrics, but you get the full spectrum.
It's wonderful. And I wonder if being an only child contributed to that, and just having to go fully into my imagination, not always having somebody else there to play off of, allowed me to really exercise that muscle, if you will. But then again, I truly believe that it's a gift because it often feels like I'm channeling something.
Wow, you certainly are. You've collaborated with some incredible artists like Willie Nelson and Lyle Lovett. How would you say these experiences influenced your music?
Well, those are pinch me moments. Lyle has been not only influential. He's helped me with my career. When I've had questions about how things work in the music industry or just show business in general, he's been available to me and very helpful, kind of shepherding me into different relationships or understanding how things work. It's pretty profound to receive that kind of help. And I think it's what you hope for most as an artist. You want to be recognized by other people. You want to reach other people and have an impact on them. But then to be recognized by the people that influenced your music, that's a whole other level.
Sure, yeah, absolutely. Your latest single, Keep Movin', comes from a deeply personal place. Can you share the story behind it and what it means to you?
Yes. So I lost my mom last year suddenly. She received a cancer diagnosis in January and then passed away in February. And I was with her when she died. We were very close. I'll say that we still are. I talk to her every day. But I started writing music as I do to process my feelings after she passed. And one day I was standing in my living room and I felt this song coming on. And I went and sat at the piano and I started to play it and kind of work it out. And these lyrics came to me, go on and cry. I felt like my mom was saying this to me. I felt like she was talking to my soul and saying, I see you. I know where you're at right now. And you need to keep going. And it's actually what she would say to me when she was alive. If I would get bogged down or anything like that, she would say, keep it moving, keep it moving. And in this case, I felt like it was even a weightier kind of keep it moving from her, just full of compassion. And you know, when you grieve, that's what you need. It's
Absolutely.
a lot of compassion.
Boy, I just had goosebump feelings when you were explaining that song. That was really deep. Thank you for sharing that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, let's take a listen to the song now. This is Keep Movin' by Kat Edmonson here on Backstage Bay Area.
Stopping the tears when they start. It's gone, it's gone in the blink of an eye. I know you got good reason to protect your heart. I know you got to hide sight. Go on and live again. I know you're lonely from the pain you're in, and that justifies staying. But it's time to get going. There's only one way that this river's flowing. Try to fight it, but you end up losing. Keep moving, and in time you might talk about it. You don't talk about it.
On Backstage Bay Area, it's Keep Movin', a brand new single from my guest, Kat Edmonson. I'm Steve Roby, here on Backstage Bay Area. Kat, your songwriting feels so intimate, yet universal. What's your usual process when crafting a song?
Well, like I'm saying, the song, it feels like it starts happening to me. And so the best thing for me to do in that instance when it starts to happen is
Mm-hmm.
to stay out of the way of it,
Ah,
if that makes sense. Try
yeah.
not to create any obstacles. If I work too hard at contriving the thing that's already happening, I can miss it, you know? So I first just allow myself to get into to recognize that the song is happening, that I'm under the influence of a song. And then I just kind of patiently wait there. I might even just wherever I'm standing or sitting, I might just stay right there and keep doing the thing that I'm doing.
Mm.
One time recently I was sorting through a bunch of buttons, in fact, from my mom's old sewing kit, and I was organizing the buttons, and this song started happening to me, and I knew that if I stopped doing that particular
Mm.
physical activity that I was doing, I might lose the song. So I just stayed there organizing buttons, and I wrote this song. I'm also an actress, and there's a certain embodiment of the feeling that's happening. It's just allowing it to happen, I guess, is the most important thing.
Sure.
And then it's kind of solve it like a crossword. I'll have, a phrase or a rhythm. And then it's a matter of filling in with the words. Maybe I'll have one word or two, and then what words go with that word. And
Ah,
whatever feels true is what I keep.
all right. Do you use your phone or do you write it down on paper?
Yes, I use my voice memos on my phone. But, if I don't have the phone,
Yes.
which who doesn't have the phone these days? If it's dead, I will write it on a cocktail napkin or on the back of a matchbox or
Yeah.
whatever is around.
Just don't lose those.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You've had a dynamic career from appearing on tiny desk concerts to performing at the Montreux Jazz Festival. Are there any moments that stand out as clearly defining for you?
Oh, yeah. I got to perform at Carnegie Hall one night in tribute to Prince,
Mm.
actually when he was still alive. And the experience really felt like I was like suddenly suspended in air, like time and space just stopped. I was on the bill with a whole lot of celebrities, and I was really the unknown person on the bill.
Mm.
And I walked out with my accompanist, wonderful pianist Matt Ray, and the Roots were the backing band that night. So it was this like loud, raucous party.
Yeah.
And we started playing just piano and voice, and the whole room just got pin drop quiet. And I started singing, and then once we finished playing, there was just an uproar. And I've never had an experience like that in my life. The only other time I really felt like I had just met my fate in a beautiful way. I don't know if you can say it that, but this gorgeous experience when I was in a Woody Allen film. I got to sing in a movie called Cafe Society, and it took place in the 30s. And I've seen so many old movies at this point in my life, standing there on the soundstage, singing these old songs from the Great American Songbook. I just felt like I had been preparing for it my entire life. And that was really cool too.
Very nice. Thanks for sharing that. How do you feel your music has evolved since your debut album, Take to the Sky?
Well, I'm more comfortable expressing myself. I'm older now and I've had more experience. I take more risks, perhaps. And then again, making music is always an experience in learning about who I am as a person moving through this world. And every album is different. I'm learning something new about myself and about music every time. And I'm always trying things that I hadn't done before. I like to be in a new place every time I record. Otherwise, I'm not sure why I would do it.
All right. Let's talk about your song Lucky. It became a huge hit after being featured in an ad during the Winter Olympics. Can you tell us when you wrote it and what inspired it?
Actually, I wrote it for an Axe body spray commercial.
Ah.
I'm not proud to say that. At the time, I was unknown and just trying to get my name out there. And I had a relationship with a licensing company, and they said they're looking for a song similar to Somewhere Over the Rainbow. And so my co-writing partner and I, Kevin Lovejoy and I, wrote that song in one night. We stayed up the entire night writing and recorded it as the sun came up and turned it in for the deadline. They didn't end up using the song, but subsequently I released that song, and then a lot of people ended up using that song, not just Coca-Cola for the Olympics, but a lot of movies and television, film commercials and things. Its song has gone before me to places I've never been to around the world, and there's something about it that's really beyond me. I can't say that I know why it did so well. It speaks to people in a way that I couldn't have deliberately done. I just wrote what I wrote that night, and it touched people's hearts. It's pretty cool.
Absolutely. You're listening to Backstage Bay Area, and this is Lucky by Kat Edmonson.
Happiness feels like this. Your heart upon your sleeve. There's a place in time and space where we can all be free. So meet me at the rainbow's end. We don't even have to pretend that we know what it is we're looking for. We're looking for. Life is just a dream. Ooh, lucky you. Lucky, lucky me. Life is just a dream. Lucky you. Lucky, lucky me. Have you found higher ground, or are you lost at sea? Do you know where you go is where I want to be? So cast your troubles into the sky. They can be the stars in our eyes, and we can count them all another day from far away. Life is just a dream. Ooh, lucky you. Lucky, lucky me. Life is just a dream. Lucky, lucky me.
We're talking with singer-songwriter Kat Edmonson today, and we just heard Lucky from the album Way Down Low. Kat, as we look ahead, what projects are you most excited about in this new year?
Well, I have written a whole lot of new songs. I've recorded a lot of new songs. I have just released my new single, Keep Moving. It's out everywhere in all streaming platforms. And I'm going to be releasing new singles throughout this entire year. I'm about to go on tour to promote this new music and sing my old songs. And so I have a lot to look forward to this year.
Are the new singles leading up to a new album?
Yes, eventually they will. But the thing is, I keep writing, so I can't say that there's an album yet. I can't say when it exactly will come out, but it will come out.
Well, don't stop writing. We love your music.
Thank you.
You're performing 2 sets at the Blue Note Napa on February 2nd. What excites you most about this iconic venue?
I'm thrilled to return to the area. My first time playing Napa was when I opened for Lyle, Lovett. And I've been back a little bit, but this will be wonderful to return to this area and see who comes out to the show.
Nice. Can you give us a preview of what audiences can look forward to at these performances?
Absolutely. I'll be singing songs from all of my previous records, which is 6 albums so far, and then about 4 or so new songs of my new stuff that only they can preview because it's not out yet. Only Keep Moving is out.
All right. Well, let me remind our listeners, Kat Edmonson will perform 2 shows at Blue Note in Napa on Sunday, February 2nd. The first set is at 2 p.m. and the second show is at 6:30. Doors open at 12:30 p.m. and at 5. Tickets are available now at bluenotejazz.com/Napa. Kat Edmonson's music is also available on all streaming platforms. Her tour dates and latest music updates can be found at katedmondson.com. Kat, thank you so much for being here, and I hope you enjoy your time at Blue Note in Napa.
I know I will. Thank you for having me, Steve.
Backstage Bay Area will be right back.
Hey musicians, would you like to be a guest on Backstage Bay Area? Just email the host and let him know when you'll be playing in the Bay Area. The address is backstage.sfbay@gmail.com. Thank you for tuning into the Backstage Bay Area podcast. Don't forget to visit us online at backstagebayarea.com for more insights and stories. Be sure to join us next time for more engaging conversations with local talent and touring musicians. Until then, keep the music alive, and we'll see you backstage.